I'm so happy I humiliated my cheating soon-to-be ex-wife. She spent 3 months telling me I was the problem, that I worked too much, that I never made her feel special, and like an idiot, I believed her. I didn't argue. I didn't defend myself. I just accepted it and started changing. I started leaving work early, booking surprise dinners, writing her little notes and leaving them in her coat pockets before she left for the day. I cooked more, cleaned more, planned more. I was running myself into the ground trying to be the husband she claimed she needed. Looking back now, it makes me sick. While I was leaving work early to make sure dinner was ready, she was staying late at the gym with someone she had no business being near. I was in full repair mode. She was in full affair mode. The worst part is how convincing she was. She would sit across from me at the dinner table, look me in the eyes, and tell me things were getting better, that she could feel us reconnecting. She even started initiating more, which I took as a sign we were turning a corner. I felt relieved. I felt hopeful. I was the biggest fool in the room and had no idea. I only found out because her sister slipped up. We were all at her nephew's birthday dinner. Big family thing, long table, lots of people talking over each other. Her sister leaned over mid-conversation and goes, "So, how long have you known about the guy from her gym?" Just like that, casual. Like she was asking about the weather. Dead silence on my end. Her sister's face shifted the second she realized what she'd done. Across the table, my wife went completely white. Like the blood just left her body all at once. I didn't panic. I didn't raise my voice. I just looked at her sister and smiled and said, "Tell me more." She tried to backpedal, started saying she must have misunderstood something, but the damage was done and everyone at that table felt it. My wife was staring at me with this look I'll never forget. Not guilt, not remorse, pure cold panic. We drove home in total silence. She tried to start talking and I told her I wasn't ready. She cried. I let her. I had nothing to say that night that I wouldn't regret. So I just went to bed and stared at the ceiling until she fell asleep. Then I grabbed her phone off the nightstand. 4 months. It had been going on for 4 months. The same 4 months she spent breaking me down, telling me I wasn't present enough, telling me I made her feel alone. There were hundreds of messages, photos, plans they were making, inside jokes, a full second relationship running parallel to ours, and I had been completely blind to it. I put the phone back, lay back down, and I started planning. I didn't say a word to her the next morning or the day after. I let her think I was processing, let her think I was trying to forgive her. She even asked if we should go to couples counseling. I said I'd think about it. I was thinking about something else entirely. Her whole family was flying in 2 weeks later for what they thought was a surprise anniversary dinner I'd been planning. She didn't know the details yet, just that something was coming and that I had put a lot of work into it, which was true, just not in the way she expected. I booked the private room at the restaurant we went to on our first real date. I called her parents myself and told them how excited I was to celebrate her. Her mom teared up on the phone. Her dad said he was proud of me for being such a good husband. I almost felt bad. Almost. I put together a slideshow. Took me about 4 hours. I organized everything chronologically. The first few slides were actually sweet. Real photos from our relationship, our wedding, a trip we took last spring. I wanted everyone settled in and smiling before it turned. Then came the screenshots. Every text, every photo she sent him, every plan they made, every lie she told me, time-stamped and in order. I even included the messages from the nights she told me she loved me and things were getting better, right next to the ones she sent him an hour later. The night of the dinner, I was calm. I greeted everyone, hugged her mom, shook her dad's hand, ordered appetizers, made small talk. My wife kept touching my arm and smiling at me from across the table, and I smiled right back every single time. When the main course was cleared, I stood up like I was about to give a toast. I clicked play, and I walked out. I didn't run. I didn't slam a door. I just walked straight through the restaurant, out the front entrance, and got in my car. I sat there for a few minutes. It was quiet. I turned the radio on. Her mom called me crying the next morning. Her dad hasn't spoken to her since. 3 of her cousins texted me privately to apologize. Her little brother, who used to think she could do no wrong, hasn't returned any of her calls. And her gym boyfriend? Turns out his girlfriend was sitting at that table too. She had no idea either.